weekend. Today is Thursday, and we're on our way to take Miss Midnight to the vet and to see how she's doing. So she's back there. Of course, there's John.
Hello.
And me. So I'm hoping that this window. I'm hoping. Oh, I can't get the window. It's a little easy. I'm hoping that she's okay. I'm hoping that she doesn't have too many health problems because, as I mentioned, and if you saw any of the pictures or the video, she's very, very, very malnourished. But again, she was eating well, so we shall see. Keep my fingers crossed. Right, Midnight?
Right, Mom? Why are you so good?
Okay, so this will probably be a short video again because Mr. Slayman over there doesn't have much to say again.
Well, okay, so, I'll say one.
What's that?
Okay, so on Thursdays, I'm going to institute Bad Joke Thursday.
Oh Lord, isn't that every day?
No, this is actually, I'm actually going to tell a joke because I heard it today and I thought it was pretty funny.
I'm going to brace myself because I don't even know what to think, but go on.
Okay, so these two men, they go to apply for a job at a waste control facility. That's like a poop factory.
Okay.
So they go to the interview. So when they go to the interview, the guy who's interviewing him, he says to him, he's like, okay, so you guys are pretty familiar with the job. He goes, really anybody can do it. He said, you're going to stand there. He says, when the water turns dark brown, you'll push the red button and that'll release it. And then we start all over again. So he says, so just about anybody's qualified for it. So what I like to do is just ask one question and whoever gives me the best answer will get the job. So they both agree. So the one guy, he's an older guy. The other guy, like a young kid right out of high school. So he says to the older guy, my phone's ringing.
That's a business call, y'all.
Yeah. Probably not. Probably a spam call.
Either way, it's a business line.
Anyway, interrupted a good joke.
All right. Continue.
The interviewer says, well, here's your one question. He says to the older guy, he said, what is the fastest thing on Earth? The older guy looks at him. He says, that's easy. He says, light. He said, because you flip a switch and the light comes on. So the interviewer shakes his head. He says, that's an excellent answer. Says to the young kid, he said, what is the fastest thing on Earth? Young kid sits there, looks at him, thinks for a minute or two. He says, diarrhea. The guy who's interviewing, the interviewer, he looks at him, he's like, diarrhea? He says, oh no, son. He goes, I think you're going to lose this job. He says, I can prove it. And the interviewer says to him, he says, future boss says, well then prove it. He says, before you flip the light on, he says it's already there. Meaning you shit your pants, son. I didn't know whether I had to go a little further with that because we're like still thinking about it.
Okay, I didn't get that. I don't know if that's supposed to be funny before you flip the flip the light.
Because he's saying diarrhea is faster than the light.
Right.
Because before you flip the light switch on, which is supposed to be the fastest thing on Earth, you already shit your pants before you turn on the light. Diarrhea is faster than the light.
Okay, so if you have to explain it.
Well, some people ain't going to get it because they don't like the toiletry humor. As your
I
mom
know
would say.
you. John is really big on toilet humor. I can usually figure things out. Whatever.
Some people would say that joke is the shit.
Okay, there you go. As I said, if you have to explain it, then it's lost in translation.
That was a funny joke.
I've heard
Do I have to get the canned in laughter?
You might need the canned laughter
I'm thinking we might.
You might.
No, I'm thinking we might.
No.
Because you don't have much of a sense of humor.
I have a very good sense of humor. There are things that you say and do that crack the hell up out of me. But I don't know about that that joke, or I don't even know about this. What did you call it? Thursday jokes or something?
Yeah, that's my Thursday joke of the day.
Okay, let's work on that.
But see, I'm gonna tell you something. When I met you, Harrison people, they don't have no sense of humor when it comes to toilet humor. I said to Ronnie's mom, I was like, when we first met, I would tell her these great toilet jokes, and she'd be like, John, I'm going to tell you something. Toilet humor is not funny. People shitting their pants is not funny.
But that's a slamming trait, y'all.
Yeah. I don't like farts. Farts are not funny. So see, it's basically like a culture thing, because not every culture, not every type of person likes toilet humor. Now, Slamans, we basically thrive in toiletry humor. We like fart jokes, we like pooping, all the good stuff in life.
I just think that past a certain age, it's just, cease to be funny. When you're a kid, you laugh about all that kind of stuff, but when you're an adult, it happens, but I really don't see the humor in it. So, but that kind of stuff cracks the Slamans up, as he said.
Well, it's like my dad in the Home Depot story. He used to go to Home Depot with my mom, and he would walk down, and he'd go stand at the top of the aisle and fart, and then he'd walk all the way down to the other side of the aisle and look to see the people passing and what their faces looked like when they walked through it.
And this man was like 80 years old when he was doing this.
He was retired. He was looking for a hobby. Okay. He didn't have a lot of hobbies, so he enjoyed the little things in life.
Yeah, if that's your hobby, it's a sad life. Sad life. All right, so on that note, folks, I'm going to hop back on when we get to the vet, and I'm going to try to film. I'm going to try to record this appointment and see what happens. So we'll see you later when we get there. Bye. Real quick, folks, you can hear me. We're at the car wash because we were a little early for the vet appointment. So John's washing my new ride. He actually kind of did some things on the inside. No, not too much. He still has to clean down the upholstery. But I'm here to say the stuff that he bought, the baking soda, the upholstery cleaner, everything else, no bueno. This car still smells like it had 10 Smokies in here. So, very offensive to the nose. So, I don't know what we're going to do. He's going to have to go and have it professionally cleaned. That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, you can try to maybe clean the upholstery. I don't know at this point. If anybody's ever watched that Seinfeld episode, the beast has taken over this car, and I don't care what you're going to do to it, you're probably not going to get the smell out of it. So, I don't know. Professionally clean, I'm thinking, is the next step. But John wanted to at least try it, so we'll see. But yes, the beast lives inside this car, honestly. So I'll be back when we get to the vet. Bye. Okay, so we're here at the vet, and they just took her in. Apparently, they're not letting us go into the examining room, so they just asked a couple questions, and they're going to check her to see if she's spaded and all that good stuff. So we should know in a few minutes. I guess they'll be back. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, we'll be back.
Up to your ass 3 ways to which, know what it is? They're confused because they started out to be animal welfare thing, then they got into business. You know what I mean? It just breed in what you call.
Yeah. Okay, folks. So
I gotta try to get over that.
We just got back from the vet Paul's, and I'm gonna start off with the good news before I go on my tirade rant about what we found out. So the good news is Midnight is a boy. He was microchipped. He was adopted from an SPCA. He's had all the shots and everything. He had to get re-up on them because he's about a year old, so I was kind of right. He's an adolescent, still a bit of a kitten. And they did all the feline tests on him. I think that FE test and all that other kind of stuff. They gave the deworming, his rabies, everything. He got everything that he needed to be up to date on everything. And thank goodness the test came back negative, so he's not sick in any kind of way. Just needs to get some weight on him, which is the good part. So when she told us that he was microchipped, they said, well, we have to contact the owner, just in case he got out. So she said to me, well, do you live anywhere near Erringer Place? We live in West Philly. Erringer Place is in Germantown. There's no way that this bony cat walked from Germantown to where we live, all the way in West Philly, in Fairmount Park, no less. So he was dumped. And I told her, I said, you've seen this cat. He's skin and bones. Whoever had him, because she came out, she said, oh, well, we have to contact her just in case she wants him back. I said, I doubt if she's going to want him back. I hope she doesn't, because she was mistreating this cat. Because if he's a year old and he's skin and bones, what were you doing with him? They wouldn't have let her adopt this cat in the condition that he was in. So she had to have starved this cat. So she said, well, we're going to go. She said, I agree with you. She said, we see it every day. She said, but I'm going to go back, call, and let you know. She comes back out and she tells us, oh, well, good thing. She doesn't want the cat because she got another playful kitten. So she didn't want him. So she basically said she just dumped him. Fuck you, bitch. Because I'm that mad, because I don't understand. If you adopted him, why would you go out of your neighborhood, dump him in a park, when you could have took him back to the SPCA that you adopted him from, and you could have took him back to any place that's a no-kill shelter, and they would have adopted that cat back out? Why would you dump him and then go get another damn cat, talking about, oh, this cat is friendly, or this cat is more lovable, or we got a playful kitten? Clearly you don't know how to take care of animals. Yeah, I'm hot right now because I can't understand how people can be so cruel. There's a special place for people that are cruel to animals. I am convinced of it. I'm a firm believer in karma, and she is going to get her karma. I hope that somebody's got the sense to take the cat she's got away from her now. Yeah, I'm pissed off right now, but I'm glad that his name was Pompey, but we're still going to call him Midnight. I'm glad that he's okay, and now he's got a good home. But yeah, they lucky they only told me Erringer Place, because I swear if I had her address, my ass would be over there. So yeah, I don't play around. I'm gonna try to calm down. I'm just happy. John thinks it's funny.
I think you're so cute when you get upset.
Yeah, he likes to see me angry because he thinks it's cute. There's nothing cute about that. I try not to come out of my character. Like I've said before, I do have a potty mouth. There are times, but yeah, I guess I can't understand it. I can't understand her dumping the cat to begin with. And I certainly can't understand her going out and getting another kitten. I certainly can't understand her admitting to it. Oh no, we got a cute little playful kitten. You had a cute little playful kitten, bitch. What the hell? And it's just it's inexcusable, and there's no reason for that. And right now, I'm just gonna stop talking about her, because we know he's healthy. He's under our roof now, and trust and believe we will take care of him. So he's found a good home, but she's gonna get hers. She really is gonna get hers. Do you or do you not agree?
I agree.
Okay. So with that being said, I'm going to try to calm down a bit, because, I went from 0 to 100 in a second. So I think John's going to make, as usual, a Home Depot run. So we're going to do that, and we're going to get Mr. Midnight, because I could have swore he was a female, but we're going to get Mr. Midnight home, get some food in him, and love him to death.
He's
That's
walking
what we're
around
gonna
probably
do.
thinking the same thing, that he swore he was a female, because you've been calling him girl all the week.
I just,
She.
you know why I didn't see any danglers? Because he was fixed.
Yeah.
And I wasn't expecting. Again, if he's fixed, that means somebody owned him. You know? So, I don't know. Just,
My ex-father-in-law got fixed.
John.
He didn't have no danglers. That was part of the requirements before the wedding.
Maybe he'll tell you that story one day.
Well, maybe.
Midnight. Either way, on that note, we may be back later with the video. I don't know. Maybe surprise. Later.